Welcome back, Toddler Tribe. We're squarely in the summer. And so parents are spending more time, most parents are spending more time than usual with their kids. Maybe there is a family vacation that's going to happen. That's always a super fun experience. But it can also be challenging because wherever you are in your summer, whether it's just at the playground or at a museum for a moment or at the 47th birthday party of the month or on that vacation, your kids are socially interacting with different groups of people. I remember very much so when my kids were little, we would go on an annual vacation to Cape Cod. We were blessed that my parents had a second home there at the time. And so that was just the location. And for me, hitting the beach with the girls was so fun, except that they would start to then meet these new people on the beach with us. And you're there for like the whole day, right? You essentially know them by the end of the day. And I found myself saying things like, apologizing for my kids. Don't worry about it. She's just really shy. Or the full-on opposite. I'm so sorry. My kid just keeps she keeps ending up in your space over and over and over. She's just really a social butterfly. She loves to meet new people. And so in either one of these situations, I wonder if you can intrinsically hear that one, I'm apologizing for my child's social interaction. That's not cool, is it? And then two, I am labeling a characteristic of my kid in front of them to somebody else. Let's dissect this a little bit. We talk all the time about how we just want our kids to be who they are. We want our kids to be kids. We do want them to explore the world and make new social connections and get curious about those, because this is what creates two things for them in their earliest years. One, a developing sense of self. Who am I? How do I interact with others? What feels comfortable to me? What feels uncomfortable to me? And two, shoot, I lost two. Hold on. What the heck? Developing sense of self. Got it. And we set the foundation for what their friendships will feel like and look like as they grow. When you've got littles, everybody's a friend, even if it's just for a hot minute, and that's great. But you are actually supporting them in processing these social experiences they have with other people, so that when they get a little bit older, usually it's around the first grade mark, kindergarten, first grade, where they start to notice, I enjoy being with this person, or I don't particularly get a vibe off this person that feels great. So you are actually setting them up to understand the social dynamics this early in life when you process it with them. Okay, so here's a couple of challenges around all this. Number one, you've got your own way of feeling comfortable interacting socially in the world. I am an extrovert. I love making new friends, even if it's for a hot minute. So my daughter, Caroline, who was the social butterfly running around the beach, fine. I met a bunch of new parents. I met a bunch of new kids. It was a great day on the beach for me. However, I have had the privilege of being attached to many other families, and I'll never forget going on vacation with my dear friend who is a textbook introvert and her daughter who is a textbook extrovert. Oh my gosh. Kate was having the time of her life, reaching out, going out, Al the new, and running here and meeting there and bringing people back. And mom, you could see how much intention and how much effort it took to be part of that experience. So if you are one of those moms who prefers a different type of social space and you gave birth to somebody who's challenging that constantly, I also see where you are coming from. Okay, all of that to say, how you talk about your kids to them and around them matters. Full stop. Oh, she's so shy. Saying it to somebody else. Or, it's okay, honey, you don't have to do that. You're really shy. Talking directly to your child. The word shy is a descriptive word, right? It's an adjective, and it is a descriptor of a characteristic. That is an identity builder word. It just is. When you say that, what happens in your child's heart and in their cognitive brain development, where their identity is starting to build, is they turn it into an I statement, which we all know is identity building. I am so shy. It becomes a belief system that they have now about themselves. And so now, instead of being curious about how that interaction could feel different with somebody, they now believe that that's who they are. It becomes them. They become it. And so the next time there's a social interaction that feels a little challenging or uncomfortable or is going to take some negotiation, they'll just fall back on it. Oh, wait, my parent told me I'm shy. Great. I don't need to do that because I am. Can you hear how this plays out? You are coming from I support you, I love you, I'm here to protect you mode, which is so incredibly what we do. It's just what we do. And it's from a place of deep love. But when that happens, they land in a place of, oh, I now know something new about myself, or I have been confirmed again that this is who I am. I'll just step into that persona and believe it. Did you have any idea how much your words shape your child's belief system about who they are? It's crazy, isn't it? And you are the amazing generation of parents who are out there deciding to do this differently. So it's hard, intentional work. And I'm over here cheering for you all the time. Okay, so instead of you're a social butterfly or you're so shy or you have so much energy, all those things, what are we going to say instead? Well, instead, hold on. Instead, we're going to speak to the moment. We're going to speak to the experience that they're having. And whether this is said to the mom one umbrella down at the beach from you or directly to your child, it's going to feel different to them. This experience is tricky for you. This looks hard for you. This feels hard for you. Digging a hole with someone you've never met before feels a little scary, doesn't it? Making new friends can be very tricky. How can I help this experience feel a little better for you? Would you like me to come dig the hole with you and your new friend? Would you like me to move my chair so I'm a little bit closer to the hole you're digging with your new friend? Would you like to just come sit with me for a while until and if you decide to go continue digging a hole with a new friend? The shyness, if that's what we want to call it, right? The resistance to opening up to somebody new is still there. But you're scaffolding the experience in such a way that you are giving your child permission to feel that without attaching it to their identity. And you are creating opportunities for them to choose how to experience it. Very often, without meaning to, we force the experience because we think it's good for them. This is good for them. I have power in decision making, and I'm allowed to change my mind as I feel better about it. That's really good for them. I think that was it. So as you move about your world, as your kids do extra activities, maybe they're going to like a little day camp or something. What? That would be crazy cool for them and you. Make sure that when you start to hear yourself use you are, and then you're adding a characteristic at the end of that sentence, that you recognize it, pull back and say, wait a minute. I know that Cara told me there's another way to frame this, that there's language I can use that helps my child feel seen and heard and understood and permission to feel without defining their identity for them. And then come on back and have a secondary listen. Write it out if you need to. And have that really powerful conversation with your child. All right, my amazing toddler tribe. I love you so, so much. Keep doing your big work. Stay mindful and proactive as we transform the toddler years.